So,
Well, all right. So Chiz reached out to you and asked you to be on the show, right? And I guess you said yes. And at some point, the negotiation got to this: if I don't hear from you by tomorrow, I'll figure you back down like the rest of the pussy channels on YouTube. Tell Harley to go fuck himself when you see him again. Your podcast looks like a lesbian book club anyway. Have a nice life, broski. All right. And your podcast looks like a lesbian book club. That's the part I'm most excited about, really. I really think we should swap out RSK with LBC.
I read a book last night. I read Running Man. And that is a book that I had heard of it as a movie. I didn't even know that was a Stephen King book. It's a super quick read.
Is it part of a larger book of stories? Like is it a novella amongst many in a thicker book, or was it solo?
No, I just had this. I just bought the solo book at like this half price books store the other day. It's only like 350 pages, not very long. And the way the way it's structured, there's like a giant like 87 and counting, and like there's a countdown throughout the book that takes up a good bit of every chapter page, so it's not even as long as you would think with 350 pages. Man, that is the coolest, like funnest concept ever. Like, it's sad. The world sucks for people who haven't read it or watched the movie. Basically, it's dystopian future. It's set in 2025, which I thought was funny. I didn't know about that. And it's set in 2025. The world stinks, and they have these games that are showed on the Free, which is state-run TV that's on every screen all over the place. And obviously, there's no concept of the internet or anything. This is written by Stephen King in like 1980 or something. And basically, if you're very poor and you're from south of the canal in this city, the way you can make money isn't through work because there's not any jobs left. You have to go compete in these games. And they have games as mild as like if you have a heart or a liver or a kidney problem, they have a game where you have to just run on a treadmill. And every 30 minutes, they ask you a trivia question. And if you get it wrong, they remove $50 of your dollars and they increase the speed. And the goal is to get you to earn as much money as you can before you die. They put people with heart problems on there. And if you die, all that money goes to the person that you signed up to have the money go to. So these people are incredibly desperate. And the most elite of these people who are applying to be part of the games are put into a game called Running Man. And what that is they basically release you from the TV studio after this very rigorous testing process, and they say you have 24 hours to get gone. And as soon as that 24 hours is up, a team of hunters, a team of bounty hunters, state agents, with every bit of power at their disposal, are going to hunt you. And they're going to find you. And if they find you, they are going to kill you. And at the time you are killed, you will have accumulated $100 new dollars. There's old money and new money in this. And you will have accumulated $100 new dollars per hour you avoided capture. And that will be sent to your next of kin. And the longest anyone had ever survived was 8 days, which means you had 8 days of money sent. And so if you get signed up for Running Man, it's almost a foregone conclusion. Like, you're going to die. You will not escape. They will find you. And you have to escape as long as possible. The big kind of goal at the end is if you can survive for 30 days, then you get a $1 billion prize of new dollars. And that would basically make you a king in this world. And no one's ever made it. And so it's tracking this guy, trying to escape, trying to flee, following his little bits of subversiveness, getting fake IDs, getting different places where he hides, different places where he has to. You also get money as a runner for killing law enforcement. You get an extra $100 per cop in pursuit of you that you kill. And so this guy got a lot of money that way too. A good amount of money.
Is this what the movie Running Man was based on?
Yes.
Yeah, because there's a lot of similarities.
Yeah, and
so there's two Running Man movies.
The movie stinks. But
so there's the old Arnold Schwarzenegger version. It's very cheesy. Jesse the Body Ventura's in there. It's kind of it's funny. Like it's best to watch as an action comedy and have fun at the cheesy lines and stuff. But it's not a serious movie, but it's essentially what you're describing. Ben Richards goes on the Running Man TV show. He gets framed and he has to compete in it now. The new Running Man movie it's like a popcorn action movie, like a modern popcorn action movie. You know, fucking helicopters blowing shit up and quirky characters and trying to escape. And I can't think of that actor's name, but he's pretty good. It was okay. Like as far as popcorn action movies go, it was like a Jason Statham movie, you know, where he's jumping out of buildings and beating the shit out of a bunch of people and killing people. It's just in the midst of that dystopic future that you described, and the weird free V and the TV show and all that stuff. All that propaganda was cool. They had fucking Thanos is like the big network guy. Whatever. Who plays Thanos? What's his name? I always forget.
Josh Brolin, maybe? How close do they go?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Josh Brolin is like the sort of the main villain in the movie. He's the network executive who seemingly has more power than the U.S. government, and he's sort of pulling all the strings.
Yeah. So I think that book, if people are looking for like a light popcorn action read, doesn't take too long. Very entertaining little book. I liked that a lot. I'm not going to watch the movie because you said it was terrible, and I don't want to ruin my, get that taste in my mouth. But you liked the book as well?
Yeah. The new movie follows the book really closely. It's much more like the book. The old movie, it's not a 30-day thing. It's like they send him into the wasteland sort of, and then they send the one hunter after him. And the hunters are like WWF, like superstars. Like they're themed. It's like one of them's Electro, and he's like Electro powered, and I think he sings opera or some shit. And then there's like Sub-Zero, and he's like a hockey.
Get over here.
Yeah. No, it's hockey. Like he's a big bruising like hockey guy, and his stick has like a blade. Like he's like wrapping people up in razor wire. Somehow he lures Arnold Schwarzenegger to a hockey rink. And then there's like
I should have seen this coming.
It's so silly. And then there's one that's like a flamethrower guy. I think he's named Pyro or something. And he's got a flamethrower gauntlet. Yeah. And shit like that.
Well, I don't like that as much because in the book, they're like professional bounty hunters, not like themed heroes or villains or anything. It's just
they're much more like
FBI
mercenaries
agents.
or something, or like each of them seems to have a little bit of personality, but they mostly wear masks when they're hunting him in the new movie. Like I said, it wasn't terrible. It's just like I don't really like action movies anymore. I think I've seen every building and car explode, and I've seen people get beat up over and over and shot over and over, and it's like I'm not impressed by Jason Statham doing the same thing for the 50th fucking time. He's always
you don't understand. I'm a bit of a transporter.
I watched a Jason Statham scene recently. He arrives at a basketball court on a motorcycle with a girl. Apparently, this dude just hit the girl, so he's going to make it right. And he beats up everyone at the basketball court. It's the dumbest fucking thing ever. There's no way Jason Statham's all the guys at the basketball court were very fit, tall, strong guys. Like Jason Statham's superior. And he beats them all through, I don't know, like fake karate moves and double punches like that. And it was in the very end, he puts the basketball in the guy's chest and stabs the basketball with a knife. And I'm like, this
hard
comedy. Yeah. Dude, I hated it. Also,
let me make my point.
But I don't think motorcycles are tough. I think a motorcycle is a really vulnerable piece of equipment to show up on. Like, it's hard. Cars are tough. They're pretty rough. Trucks might be worse, but motorcycles, you're just a victim on that thing. Stop acting like you're a badass.
That would be my bounty hunter thing. They'd be like, look out. They call him the car. He never leaves it. He's just trying to just drive at you.
I mean, I'm Scooter Man.
He's one of the most dangerous bounty hunters in the entire world. just driving at people.
Guy's telling the tale with tread marks on his cheek.
Yeah, you'd always lose. Nobody beats
you can
the car.
stop telling the tread.